Hello, everybody. Today is Wednesday, and I have an update on Angela. I can't say too much, but I can say that she's alive and she's safe. Um, so I've confirmed through various sources, and she is alive. She is safe. Can't say where, can't say how, can't say who, but and that's the news that I was looking for. We were all looking for that, right? So now we all know that she's alive and that she's safe, and hopefully soon I get to talk to her and relay to you guys any information that I can relay. But so I just wanted to put everybody at ease, the people that are concerned, and the knuckleheads that, the conspiracy theories. You guys can stop with the conspiracy theories, right? Um, Tracy did it. This person did it. She was seen here. She was seen there. I saw her yesterday. I saw her last night. Uh, um, so that's not the case. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate your interest. I appreciate you guys concerned. But I mostly appreciate the people that haven't gone overboard and come up with all these conspiracy theories on Tracy and this guy did this to her and this other person, or you know Angela didn't want to be interviewed anymore, so she left. She moved to a different city. She didn't do that. Okay, so you can stop with all the nonsense. Um, so you're always going to have that. I think you're always going to have that to a degree, because humans are humans. But to the people that were sincerely worried about her, praying for her, and hoping the best for her, I appreciate you, right? Without all the nonsense, right? If you didn't participate in nonsense such as, coming up with all these conspiracy theories. So I uploaded a video of Tracy today. I recorded that video on Friday the 13th, before Angela went missing, and I was just barely able to upload it now because I was having technical issues. That's why I was having technical issues. That's why I didn't upload it, previously, back then when I recorded it, because I was having technical glitches uploading it. So I was able to upload it today, and that's the reason why. So, but again, the conspiracy theorists will always, condemn and look for an angle, right? God, that bird's annoying. So, um, so the good news is that Angela is safe. She's she's alive, and that's that means a lot to those of us that really care about her, right? Unfortunately, it's not everybody, but most of us really do have a soft spot in our heart for her, right? She's a special human being, and we're trying to assist her as best as possible, and we can all do that by praying for her and being interested in her story, without all the nonsense, right? Because the nonsense doesn't really do anything productive or positive. On the contrary, it has the effects to be negative and lead people astray. But again, like I said, you're gonna have those people that do that. They think they're helping, but they're actually making the situation worse. But again, that's a human condition. The knuckleheads live among us. So again, I can't really divulge too much. I can't divulge vital information that you guys would want to know. But in time, I'll let you guys know little by little in the future. Right now, I can only say what I can say. Okay, so for all the people worrying and praying and keeping her in your thoughts every single day, I appreciate you, right? Angela appreciates your concern, your well wishes, your thoughts and prayers. So she doesn't know how to express it, But I'll express it for her and say thank you very much for your kindness and your compassion. It does help, right? In situations like these. So so I'm really happy, that to know that she's safe. Uh, Not knowing is really scary, right? When you don't know, because it could be a million things, right? It could be 100 different scenarios, but we have to remain composed and steadfast in thinking that things will get better, get well, we'll get positive news without resorting to theories, conspiracy theories that just go down a rabbit hole and just nothing productive comes out of them. So I've seen a lot, and it's very disappointing, but that's to be expected with people that have nothing better to do. So uh, I'm gonna I'm gonna call Frank and talk to him. So I'll put him at ease. Um, the people in the neighborhood, I'll let them know so that they're aware, so that they're not concerned. And with Angela being in one spot for so long, she gets to know people, right? Or people know her. They know her name. They know a little bit about her story. And like, yeah, I've been seeing that lady for 10 years. When I moved here to this area, they say. So I'll go let them know that she's alive and that she's safe, and that I'll keep them updated, because those are the sincere people that really do care, without coming up with conspiracy theories, outlandish stories, made up stories, that this person hurt her and this person hurt her, and that I'm on Angela's butt cushion, right? This is Angela's butt cushion, not Tracy's, not Zion's, not anybody else's, right? Somebody was saying that Zion hurt Angela. I'm like, oh my gosh, Zion has the strength to hurt nobody or nothing. So, but that's how outlandish people get with the conspiracy theories. So shame on you. You know who you are. Don't do that. You make yourself look foolish. So, yeah, leave Zion alone. She has her own issues. Leave Tracy alone. She has her own issues, and everybody else. So, yeah. That's pretty much the update. So again, I want to say thank you very much to all the people, the thousands and thousands of people. You guys can't even imagine how many messages I've received the past 24 hours from all social media, people reaching out to me and wanting updates, and hell, I want to update too. you know so I've done my due diligence. I've looked into it, and I've informed myself, and you guys have to trust me that I know, and she's alive and she's safe, and that's what we want right now. So as I hear more, and as I'm able to pass along any information to you folks, I'll let you guys know, okay? So yeah, you guys are gonna have to just trust me, and stop with the conspiracy theories, stop with the nonsense. Leave that stuff for children, right? So I'll go live tonight, and I'll try to answer any questions for you folks that I can answer, okay? So see, I'm trying to think. I'm doing this very impromptu. I'm doing this right. I'm here in her home, her neighborhood, on her little butt bone cushion, because I was coming through here to see if I saw her today, and that's when I got the confirmation that I needed to feel confident enough to share this with you folks, because again, there's a lot of people that are worried. And one thing I want to say to you folks that are like really worried, control your emotions. You getting worried to the point of sickness or stress, undue stress that would cause you, is not good for you and your family. So pray, send positive vibes, whatever you want to do, right? Leave a positive comment, but worrying to the point of stressing yourself out and being sick. Some people told me I haven't slept because I've been worrying about her all night. Like, damn, don't do that. That's bad. That's a bad thing, right? I understand that people get connected to other people through these videos, but you have to remain smart enough to not get attached to the point it's going to harm you and your family. Because if you harm yourself, if you're stressed to the point you can't work, you can't sleep, you can't deal with your children, your family, like what's happening, So that's a little. I've heard that from a few people, so that's the only reason why I'm bringing it up, okay? And to the other people, just control your emotions when it comes to coming up with theories and conspiracy theories, and I think this would happen. I think this person did it. I think, I saw, Zion looking at her necklace, or, Tracy wanted her cushion, so she took it, so she harmed her. I'm like, oh my God, stop, So it's very disappointing, but that's part of, social media, right? Everybody's a detective, everybody's an expert, and sometimes people say shameful things in the comments. So please comport yourself, be nice about the things you do, the things you say, especially if they're going to be things. Especially if they're going to be things that are hurtful to others, right? Or lead people astray, right? Because when you go down a rabbit hole and paint a picture of, oh, Tracy did it, that's not fair to Tracy, right? Oh, Zion hurt Angela, that's not fair to Zion. It really isn't, right? You wouldn't want that people casting aspersions or instigating against your child, your husband, your family, your mom, your dad. So why would you do that with people that are mentally ill, not well, battling addictions? That's really not fair and uncalled for. So please comport yourself, right? Please rise to the level of what you expect from your children, So hopefully that kind of makes sense to the people that need to hear that. So in the future, when we need help with other folks, when they go missing or lost, or people are no longer with us, right? They're gone from this earth. Hopefully, we can have people that are more positive and want to engage in a positive way, really want to help and not detract and be the center of attention as opposed to helping. So please take that to heart, because I've read a lot of comments that are super silly and disappointing, but I take all that stuff with a grain of salt, because mental illness isn't on this side only. Mental illness is not only on this side of the camera. The Tracys, the Zions, the Angelas is also on that side with some of the people that put comments. Okay, I can tell that there's something wrong with your life when you're saying some of the awful things you say on comments, based off of what I don't know, but all of a sudden there's a bunch of experts, always a bunch of doctors, psychiatrists, detectives that pop out of the woodwork. Okay, so don't do that, but instead try to say something positive. Okay, so that's the update for now, and it's a good update, and I'm very happy. I hope you're happy, and let's continue with this journey of chronicling, documenting, the stories that are out here with Angela, Zion, Tracy, all these folks that are out here lost in Phoenix, confused. Let's continue to capture their story, okay? So in a positive way. So thank you very much.